Halo guys, Berev, Huyamor, Tumilang, Sanbonani, Ni Hao, Namaste. Anyway, we have a Lenovo. We have nothing on the screen. Let me show you. First, what you do, connect the battery, right? And then let's see. Hope you can see there's no lights. Let's press the power button. No lights in there, here. So what you do, you press the power button. The lights are coming up. Let's see. And there's nothing on the screen. The fan is not spinning at all. Okay, this is bad. This is not good at all. So what we do, let's remove the battery. What do you need? You can use your nails, or you can use the ply tool. I'm using a tweezers. So what you do, you put it up, hold the power button for 30 seconds. All right, just hold it there. Meaning this is turning on, but there's nothing on the screen. You know the steps when we are dealing with such a problem, not display. So what you do, you check the RAM, you replace the RAM. Step number 2, remove everything and try with board alone. You know what to do, right? But for now, let's try to reset this machine. We will never know. Okay, I think it's enough now. Let's put it back down. Connect the battery. You can see no lights there. Press the power button. Let's wait for a display. Hope you can see there's nothing on the screen, and the fan is not spinning. Normally the fan should spin and then stop and then spin and then stop, something like that. But here the fan is not moving at all. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. We still have a light, right? Yes, we do, but nothing on the screen. Okay, anyway, don't stress yourself. Close this machine, put it down. Yebo. And then now what we do, remove the battery. Let's try with a different RAM. This is 1 gig. Imagine. Spare for HP, 1 gig. Push back the battery. Turn on the machine. Okay, this is not good. Anyway, it's not turning on. Okay, let's open one more time. You change the RAM. You wipe this RAM like this. Change the slots. Close it up. And then what you do, press the power button again. And the machine is not turning on. It's turning on, but there is no screen. There's nothing on the screen. Okay, it's easy. Let's close the machine. Okay, and then now what do you do next? let's use a DC bench power supply. Let's see the readings. Let's check the readings. Check your DC bench power supply. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's press the power button. Okay, guys, you won't believe this. You won't believe this. The machine is not taking any power from the power supply. It's just 00 and okay, it's just 001. It's 1 milliamp. How's this possible? Hibo, 1 milliamp, but hibo. Okay, let me shut it down. Okay, it's off. Okay, one more thing. Check here. Observe here. When you press the power button for a long time, goes off and then turns on again. Anyway, I don't think this is a big problem. I think this has to do with 19 volts. Let's remove everything. All right, here we are. We have a motherboard. So what we do, we need a power button. Hold on, let me take the power button. So you connect the power button. Clean this. Okay. Oh, not we need a DC jack connector so that will connect our power supply. Let me take it. Connect it here. Right here. Okay, here we go. It's been connected. Connect the power supply. And we connect a fan. We have to see a fan spinning. I enjoy seeing fan spinning. Okay, let's press the power button. Okay, the machine, I believe the light is on. Oh yeah, the light is on. It's on this side. Hope you can see there by the corner. But the machine is not taking anything from the power supply. That's so strange and so funny. Okay, let's check one thing. Take a multimeter. You turn it into a range of 20 volts. All right. Connect one probe to ground. And then let's check PR53. PR553, it's 19 volts, 19.3 volts. What else? Let's check the 3.3 and 5 volts. 5 volts is there. What about 3.3 volts? 3.4 volts is there. Now let's check the BIOS chip. This is how you check the BIOS. This is the BIOS, right? And you will see a dot there on the BIOS chip. That's pin number 1 up to 4, and then opposite to those pin, so pin number 1, it's pin number 8. Pin number 8, it's our what? It's V in pin or VCC. That's where you will receive what? That's where you will receive power to the chip coming from there, from the 3.3. Okay, let's go back. Let's check pin number 8. Okay, the chip does receive power. Okay, hope you can see here. The chip have 2.2 volts, 2.6 volts. What about pin number 1? What about pin number 2? Check pin number 2. I hope you can see pin number 2. Okay, the power is jumping. You won't believe this. Check pin number 2. What about pin number 3? Go back to pin number 2. Okay. Anyway, the BIOS here is corrupted. Okay, the BIOS is corrupted. But before I flash the BIOS, let's check something. Let's look for a schematic. Let me turn off the machine and let's look for a schematic. Let's go to our schematics. And you type the board number right there. What is the board number for this machine? The board number for this machine is AC. Let me type there. AC. LU 5 AC LU 6, and then you type NM A281. Press enter. No schematic. How is this possible? Aibo, there's no schematic for this motherboard. Okay, let's remove. Okay, let's search using this. Oh, there it is, most. Have the schematic. Cancel. Okay, this is an empty machine. It's fine. We have the schematic right there. So now, okay, let's go back to a cam. Okay, check here. This is a startup chip. Okay, on the startup chip, I want us to check the following pins. They are so important, and I want you to memorize this so that next time if you have a corrupted BIOS, you know what to check. This is the EC pin number 1. Let's check for power OK if we have power OK on the EC, or power good if we have power good. Let's check for EC reset if we have EC resets, and then let's check for 3.3 volts if we do have 3.3 volts V in, and let's check number 4. We'll see. I'm doing this on purpose to check for power OK, EC resets. I want to see what exactly happens when the BIOS is corrupted on the EC. Let's see. So the best way to check, let's look for the number UE1. UE1 is the AC. Go to search for UE1 and you search able. This is the EC. Oh yeah, there we go. We'll check for pin number 4, which is KP resets. I wanna see something. What else? Let's look for the signals. Okay, let's check for APU LPC reset. APU LPC low pin count resets. I wanna see how many volts we will have there. LPC reset is also called LPC reset. Power switch, that the power button. After that, what else? What else? DC fan spin, obvious you won't have. Brake lights off, system. Okay, there we go. System on. System on. We have to check for system on. Right there, number 6, and then you say SY, S on, system on. We have to check there and the EC on. Wait, guys, I'm making a mistake. I think I have to write the numbers here, the pins, so that we'll know what's pin number, what's pin number. It's so important. Let's go back. Let's look for pin number, pin numbers. Okay, EC on. It's pin number 107. 107. Where's the AC reset? I wanna see the AC reset. If we are on, obviously you will have 0 because the CPU is not on. You check all those pins. VCC, obviously pin number 11, you will have 3.3. Okay, let me write the VCC equal to 11. VPAT KP reset is pin number 4. Hope you can see. LPC LPC reset is pin number 22. Where is EC reset? Okay. Let's look for these pins. One more thing, let's check for AC present. It's so important so that again you will see if the charger is communicating with that thing. AC present. I think those are all the things that we should consider. Pin number 128, the last pin, I think so. AC wake. Oh, AC wake. Let's check even AC wake. AC wake. Pin number 2. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Okay, these are all the pins that we will check step by step. Step number 1. Turn on the power supply. Power supply is on. Press the power button. We do have a light. Hope you can see, but this machine is not taking anything on the power supply. You won't believe that. I didn't believe it either. Okay, keep in mind we do have 3.3, we do have 5 volts. So pin number 1, power okay, we couldn't find power okay, and AC reset. Let's check KP reset, pin number 4. Here we go. One. Okay, let's start with pin number 8, last pin. It should say charger present. Okay, there we go. On AC present, number 8, AC present, of which is pin number 128. We should have 3.3, and I saw 3.3. There is a signal saying the charger, the AC is present, of which is present. Hope you can see 3.3. Now let's check EC wake, pin number 2. Let's check. Okay, good. The EC is awake. We do have 3.3. Now let's check VCC, pin number 11. Obviously, we do have VCC. It's gonna be 3.3 because that should be where you receive what, the power from this chip, and we do receive power from this chip. And nothing is getting hot because there's nothing taking power from the power supply. So let's count to pin number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I can see pin number 11. VCC is 0 volts on pin number 11. How is this possible? 0 volts. Because here we do have 3.3 and 5 volts. Let me see. See, 3.3 we do. Now I'm confused. How come that we don't have the VCC? Oh. Hope you can see we have 0 volts there on VCC. Now let's check system on pin number 107. There from pin number 107, I'm expecting 0 volts because the system is not on. So I'm expecting 0 volts. Let's go ahead. 107. Okay. Here's 97, 98, 99. Okay, 97. Okay. This is 97, 98, 99, 100. 101. Wait. 101. Hope you can see we have 0 volts. Anyway, I was just showing you. Let's check KP reset. I think I did check KP reset. Anyway, this is how you learn, guys. We have to experience. We have to take calculations, write down some things. This is how you become the best. Just think. Don't limit yourself, please. Anyway, let's program the BIOS because I'm saying this machine it's got a corrupted BIOS. Let's go ahead. Let's see my theory. I'm gonna check the okay. I'm gonna check the BIOS programmer, and then we'll check it from there. Ta-da! I have my guy here. Now I need a tweezers. This is the BIOS chip. The BIOS chip. So you need something like this. Observe this chip. Similar, exactly the same. Let me see here. Oh, it's exactly the same. It's the win point. So be careful. So now what do we need? We need a tape. Because we don't want to bend the other things. Because we don't want to bend that capacitor right there, electrolytic capacitor right there. So that's why we have to cover it to protect it from the heat. Okay, so what you do now, take this guy, connect it right here. Okay, then after this, we have this. This is where you connect the BIOS. We have a light there. As you can see, we have a light. So you go to a desktop, press start. Detect. Okay, the chip has been detected. You read. All right, I'm done with anyway. Sorry about that. It's so boring seeing me programming the BIOS. I have to wait for the BIOS programmer to finish writing the code on the chip. All those things. Who wanna see that? If you wanna see that, it's easy. I have a bunch of videos talking about the BIOS programmer. You can go and watch. This is not the video for BIOS. It's for BIOS, but it's not for programming the BIOS. All right, let's wait for a pod to cool down. All right, let's see. Twist this. Okay, this is fine. Power button. Turn on the power. Okay, it's on. Let's press the power button. Still we have a light, but machine is not turning on. Guys, this is not good. It's all. Okay, this will mean some few things. Remember when we checked the AC? Let's go back here. VCC pin number 11, it was 0 volts. But one thing I like about the AC, let's go to the AC. It has different VCC. So we should have another, what do you call this? VCC. Okay, AC on. There is AC on. I was supposed to check for pin number 5, AC on. I don't know why I didn't check for AC on, but anyway, this doesn't matter. Ooh. Okay, anyways. Let's continue. Power button out. Enable backlights. VRMP on. Battery tempo. Pin number 74. I should check pin number 74. It's so important. Oh, you know why they're on pin number 11? Okay, 0 volts. You know why? Because the machine is off. So it says 3 volts 3 volts S. Which after you press the power button, then you should have that's 3.3 there. But on pin number 74, you will have 3.3 volts always. I'm not sure if someone is getting this right or wrong. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's go back. Guys, I have to look for another BIOS chip. Might be missing what's a BIOS chip. I have to look for another BIOS files. I don't trust those BIOS files. Hold on, let me check. Okay guys, programming the BIOS doesn't help at all. It means there's nothing wrong with our BIOS. This is funny. Okay, the power supply doesn't take any power. Listen to this party. So when I press the power button, the machine does turn on, but nothing is taking power. Nothing is working. No component is working. It's turning power. Although I have the charging lights, I mean there's no charging light, but although I have the what do you call this? The lights, meaning the machine is on, but no display, and nothing is taking power. Nothing is working. Only one thing can cause this. It means the CPU is dead on this machine. I wish there was a way to confirm this, but there is no any other way because there is no short on the CPU. Let me check. Maybe I can try to find a way. I did check for shorts, but you saw there from the beginning, I didn't find any shorts. But the CPU is dead. You know why? all the motherboards are like this. If the CPU is shorted or it's dead somehow, the machine won't turn on at all, no matter what you do. It won't turn on. How to open this? Aibo. Okay, there's something here. Let me try to show you. Connect a microscope. Let's see. I want to show you this under the microscope. Let's have a look. See, the CPU is dead, as I predicted. I have my reasons why I'm saying the CPU is dead. Let's have a look under the microscope. Okay, guys, microscope is not turning on. Hold on. Okay, guys, let's see. Let's observe here under the CPU. Let's check here on the CPU. What's happened there? See what we have there. And how can a CPU turn on with that mess? See the mess there on top? That's our problem. And this is an AMD CPU. So I believe that is the cause. So what we do, let's clean this using alcohol. Let's go ahead. What you do, step number 1, you open there. And then you put your alcohol. And then you check there. Rare. This is a real mess. So let's try. If the CPU bends completely or what? I don't understand what is going on here. One more thing, guys. It's gonna be hard. Listen to this part. It's gonna be very hard to place those components back there. You know why? I don't have a hot tweezers, so it's gonna be hard to use because I can't use, what do you call this, a heat gun. I'm gonna bend the CPU, so you have to use common sense. You can't use a heat gun there. You will bend it. What, the CPU? What I'm gonna try is simple. I'm gonna replace those. I'm gonna remove those capacitors and see if the motherboard will work without the capacitors there on top of the CPU, of which I believe is possible. This can work fine and work 100%. Let's go ahead. Let's take down those guys. Put flags. Yeah, let's put flags everywhere. And then you take your soldering iron and the wire. Okay, let's clean. Use alcohol. All right. So now you can see the corrosion there. Here. This was serious. You see this here. Guys, this is bad. See this. And I think I have to take these guys as well out. These two, these three here. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do it. Let's take these guys out. Today we'll see the moment of truth. The thing is, I'm too advanced now. I understand things in another level. So we're taking out those guys. We're checking out those guys. We have to clean the motherboard. Hold on. But there's a corrosion there on that cap. One cap there. Okay, I think we are ready to go. Let's test this machine. Go ahead, let's test. Let's connect everything. But you have to be very careful there. Very careful there. Okay. Connect the fan. After the fan, what's next? Let's turn on the DC bench power supply. Alright, let's press the power button. Okay, the machine is on, but it's still doing the same thing. It's turning on, but nothing is taking power. Let me see the light. The light is still turning on. So I believe it's gonna loop and repeat on doing the same thing over and over again. Let's try to reset it. Long press the power button. Okay, let's try one more time. Okay, you can see this is bad. Nothing is taking power at all. All right. Anyway, guys, this is it. I'm just gonna stop here. As you can see that the CPU was damaged somehow, so the CPU is dead on this machine. That's it. I can't do anything. I'm just gonna stop here. Anyway, bye bye.